Hey guys, what's up? It's Instagamer. It is Wednesday and it is time for a forest update. Patch 0.08 is out. So I'm going to go through all the patch notes with you. If you don't want to hear the patch notes and want to get straight into the gameplay, you can click right on the annotation below and I'll put the time where the gameplay actually starts. But for everybody else, here are the patch notes and it is super exciting, the changes they made this time. I can't wait to jump in. So this whole update is centered around their stealth gameplay. And if you guys know me, I usually tend to play roguelike characters. So hearing that there's improvement to stealth is super exciting. Enemies will now search for you and you can use the many bushes, rocks, and trees to hide from them. So here are some of the changes they actually made. In addition to also a new animal, they've added deer to the game. Oh my god! So the first is they have made a first pass at infinite weapon upgrading. So now you can use collected items to improve your weapons, like putting cloth on a weapon and then lighting it on fire. How freaking awesome is this, guys? You can also use teeth, feathers, and glass shards to improve weapon speed and damage. Stealth gameplay. So for the enemies, they lowered their vision range and gave them a smaller cone of vision so that it's easier for you to stealth around them. If you kill an enemy from behind and they don't see you, it's an insta-kill, which is a mechanic that's in a lot of other games, and I'm so curious to see how it's going to work in the forest. Bushes will now work to hide you from enemies. The mud patches that you find when it rains that you can use as camouflage now actually work when you put the mud on you. They also, in addition to the enemy's vision, changed how far they can hear you from. So sound does matter, which is interesting. That's got to have an impact when you're doing things like cutting trees down. They've added a new Cave Explorer model to the cave, hanging, and another one that's crushed. Better death theme, less grating. I thought the current music was okay, but alright. High detailed plain doors added. Let's see, there are a bunch of small ones, so I'm going to skim through to the best. New pickup item added, skull. Can we find and pick up skulls? Enemies will bash away bushes looking for player when hidden from them. Ooh, that sounds pretty scary. You can now craft a club, which is a skull plus stick. You can pick up and use enemy clubs. Awesome. Picking up items in quick succession will now display a number for how many were collected. New buildable items. Chalet style treehouse. I have no idea what this is going to actually look like, but you know we're building it. A meat drying rack, a bonfire. Yes, I just made a bonfire in my Let's Play stream of the forest yesterday. It'll be nice to have a legit bonfire. I've been talking about it for a while. A walkway, so maybe we can walk from tree to tree. That'll be interesting. Small animal trap. Yes. Gazebo. Defensive spike barrier. Oh my god, there's so many things for us to check out, guys. New art for body stumps. Cannibals eating dead bodies now take longer. New plants are collectible. Chicory and coneflower. You can craft an energy mix, which is, surprise, surprise, chicory plus coneflower. Eating coneflower restores health and chicory restores energy. Raccoons now have group behaviors. These raccoons are getting a lot of love. And yay, you can craft a head bomb. I've been reading about this since the forest came out. It was a secret tip that was leaked in an interview that you could create a bomb and try to craft it with a head. And I've tried every patch and it's never been possible. Now it finally is. Oh, and they also improved the look of lizard armor and improved bird reaction. So, tons, I mean, the list is so incredibly long. There are tons of patch notes, and you can find them on survivetheforest.com. But for now, we are going to dive right in and see what the gameplay is like. Okay, we are back and nice and bloody. So every so often a goof happens and I just had a big goof. So I'm sorry if this episode is coming to you a little late. It is still coming out on the day of the patch and just a few hours after the patch, but I actually recorded 2 full episodes, long episodes, because I was going to edit them down. And then I went and looked at my footage and realized I only recorded the face cam and none of the gameplay. So it hurts so bad because there were such good moments we caught, but I know I can catch them again. So we're just gonna have to go venture out into the forest and make it happen. I didn't realize our health starts out so low, even though we just ate a shit ton of food. That doesn't really make much sense to me, but that's okay. So we had a really good spawn location and everything too, but I decided that instead of playing from where I left off, where I had already built a few temporary shelters and stuff like that, I would start fresh so we could see everything together. So we're going to do the usual of gathering a few resources before we head out. I do want to find a nice place to build because they added that new tree house, which I will show you what it looks like. If we go into build shelter, you see we have our regular tree house, but we also have this Alpine tree house now, which is apparently not that easy to make stick to a tree. But there you go. So it's kind of hard to get a real idea, whoops, of what it looks like now. But we'll find out. And I can say that the stealth... Oh my god, there's deer. They scared me. Can I... What happens? Oh. I have to see. Oh, no. Oh no, I killed Bambi. It feels so terrible. Can I even do anything with it? Why do they do that? Why do they make it so you can kill animals and then not even use it? That is so sad. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're definitely going to spend some time trying to find a place to build and exploring the new game mechanics. I have to say, stealth, they added stuff to the plane. Stealth is pretty darn awesome. So you may notice a lot has changed. I actually decided to go back to my previous save file, the one that I started recording but didn't get to finish, because I really liked where I had ended up and the way the game was going, even though no progress was made. I just wanted to be able to fill you in a bit on what I had been doing. So the stealth gameplay is quite good. So instead of starting to build a big base, I actually just built a very hidden temporary shelter over here. And when cannibals were trying to attack me at night, I was able to hide in all this foliage. And it was great because they actually couldn't see me, and I could see them batting through the leaves trying to find me, looking for me with their flashlights, and they couldn't find me. So I just really thought this was a good save to continue from. So, and it also makes you really rethink what kind of foliage you're going to cut down and things like that. So I am going to see, I know there's a pond over here, I believe. It is by the cannibal camp, though. But it has fish in it. So I'm going to decide if that's where we want to build. Yeah, this pond right here. Let's see how easy it actually is for fishing. If it's actually decent for fishing, I might build here. No, it makes me swim. It's a pond, but it's a deep pond. So it's not the easiest place to build. Or to fish, I mean. So, nope, I don't think I'm going to build here. So we're going to continue. Let me make a club again. So for those of you who don't... Oh, look at the raccoon group behavior they mentioned. Do you see it? Oh, it's so cute. Alright, so we're going to build one of the new buildable items, which is a club. So we're taking a skull and a stick. This club is pretty awesome for killing cannibals, and because this got glitched out when I tried to create a bomb, I wanted to try creating a head bomb, so I'm gonna try it. No, it still doesn't let me create a regular bomb, so I can't create a head bomb. It looks like that might just be a bust for this patch. Hopefully they'll fix it. Let's take out our club. Now, well, actually, I'll take out the club for when we're ready to fight. The problem with the club is that it doesn't let you kill wildlife, and we do need food and stuff. So I'm going to wander around and just see where we find. It's a good place for building. Look, more deer. There's so many of them now. It's unbelievable that they don't let you cook them for food. So sad. Although I guess it's good because it means I won't kill them. So they got lucky for now. So I'm running to a side of the island I don't usually visit much, in hopes that maybe we'll find some cool pond or nice little place to build. Stamina goes down so much quicker now. One of the things I noticed, I'll show you as soon as the lag stops, is I'm not touching anything and I'm not moving, but watch, as soon as I hit shift, look at the lower right, my stamina goes down. So I think they reworked stamina a little bit, so just holding on to shift is not a good idea anymore for those of you who tend to do it in case you need to run at a moment's notice. I'm starting to think maybe there's a reason I never check this side of the island. It's always so empty, but there's a pond. A shallow pond that I can walk in with fish. This is where we're building. This is it. I think. There are trees around here. Get the fish. Maybe. You just swam through rocks to get away from me? Are you a Jesus fish? Where'd all the other fish go? Was this not just full of fish a minute ago? Are you guys seeing this? But that's alright. So, do you see this little bug here? It looks, did you see that? I swear it looked like a little forest fairy. I think that tree, for a tree house, I would really, this is so tough because now that we can create walkways and stuff, look, here's a nice tall tree over here. And it's kind of far away from everything. So let's try that new tree house. Let's see if we can make it happen here. The Alpine Tree House. Maybe not. Oh. Got it. I wonder if I could have rotated that. I know it's full of foliage, but we'll try cutting down some of the trees right next to it. So this axe isn't invisible anymore, which is nice. I'm going to cut down some of the trees right around it so we can see without leaves being all around us. Already. Perhaps I should also consider building a temporary base here. So I figure what we'll do is we'll have this this tree house. I kind of wish I had angled it a little differently. But we'll do that. We'll have a nice little place right by the lake. I see a lizard tail. There we go. Nice little place by the lizard lake too, or by the lizard lake, by the little pond over there. And then we can create our own nifty little unique area, because I definitely want to build walls around this beautiful pond. And we could build a whole cabin, but I think just a regular shelter. Do I want this or do I want a temporary shelter? I think I want a temporary shelter, actually. Yeah, that blends in better. And we'll have a legit home in the tree, so. Let me gather some sticks and stuff, because I want to have a place to sleep and save before it's nighttime. Keep hearing cannibals around here. So around here is where we'll put our walls, so we'll always have a nice food source with those fish. So I'm not too concerned about cutting down the trees that are immediately nearby, even though I'm trying to be more careful with what I cut down since we can use these things as camouflage now. Need more sticks and more leaves. Our little axe is fine for this now. Well, we got all the leaves we need. I don't know if we got all the sticks. Let's see. Actually, Do you know what I'm thinking? I know we started building the other tree house, but this is a very tall tree right here, and it's right near camp. I know that other tree house is going to look ugly being nearby, but I totally missed this. Oh, it's 59 logs. Can I see? That's the only bad thing though, is I can't rotate it. But yeah, and that's facing the wrong direction for what I want. I kind of want something that faces camp. That's also facing the wrong direction. This, however, is facing the right direction. It does have a bunch of leaves. I wanted to try to get a tall tree. Hang on. I wanted to try to get a tall tree so there'd be no leaves in the way. Now that one faces the wrong direction, doesn't it? Alright. I hope I could still put it back on this tree. Where did that just go? Hang on. I can't quite see what I'm doing. Let's try from here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's going to be nice, leading down right into this pond. We'll make this our major outpost, and then we can have some stealthy places all around the island for when we want to stealth around. I see a lizard. We're at that point in the game, if I can get it. Oh, you know what? I better be careful because I don't want to accidentally chop down the tree I'm building in. Did I? Damn it, I nicked it. Did I? Hopefully the tree will still be there for next episode. Alright. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'm not going to mind chopping down right around here. I think that'll be fine. But for other places in the game, I'll be more careful about where my foliage is that I'm cutting down. Is this a stick tree? Oh. Well, somebody's getting curious, isn't he? I should have stealthed up behind him. I don't think he saw me. Come on, swing. There we go. This club is so awesome. It really does some... I don't know if they rebalance the fighting or if it's just that the club really is that legitimately great. See the teeth we just picked up? But it's quite good. I'm not sure where I'd like to build an effigy yet. I hear other cannibals nearby. I'm gonna put a little fire right here. I'm just gonna do... we'll do... Oh, the bonfire. It can be seen from afar. I hear you. Let's try this out versus the club. See how we do. Perhaps they just rebalanced fighting a little bit because this is significantly easier than I remember. So this is where our tree house is going to be. You know, I think it can't hurt to build, no matter what, just to have an effigy by the lake. So if I do need to fish, there's an effigy there to protect me. I'm just going to put a small effigy here because eventually I think this will all be walled off. And this way we can just put their body parts to good use. Where did I kill her? Here we go. Ooh, you see the bones sticking out of the legs? I wish I could just get fish like this. But while we're here... You see, it's like I missed him and then he just looked back at me like, what you doing? Okay, I think that's all we can hold for now anyway. Good. I really like this build location. I'm feeling good about this. What was I doing first? I was starting to build a fire, right? And then I saw the bonfire, which we're not going to do that yet. We'll try it, but not yet. We just want a fire inside our camp right now. So I'm going to put a fire pit right here. So we need sticks and rocks, just so that we can cook up food. Bit by bit when you start over, you know, little bit by little bit. And we're going to have a whole month this season to build and make things happen, so I'm not in a huge rush. We're going to do a big base and some stealthy ones around the island. That's the plan, at least for now. Stamina is up. Let's, for now. I should have probably just drank a cola instead of eating, but that's okay. Okay, 3 more rocks. These trees we don't need, so I'm going to cut these down. It's interesting. It used to be, you know, just build right by a good location, chop down all the trees that are closest, but now that they can provide some stealth and coverage, tougher choice. Deciding exactly which trees are best to cut down. I think I'm cutting down 2 trees at once. I wish I could get rid of that other one, that other tree house I started building. I hear more cannibals nearby. I'm just gonna save really quick. And guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. So we found an awesome build location. We're going to have a tree house. We're going to put walls all around here and fence in this little lake. It's so cozy with the trees. It's going to be beautiful, although we'll end up going through a lot of the trees ourselves, cutting them down. So this is the beginning of the patch. There's so much to explore. We have 30 days to do all of it. I really hope you liked this episode. Bunch of cannibals just ran by and didn't even notice us. Oh, they see us. Like I said, I lost a bunch of footage where I had me insta-killing cannibals from behind and stuff like that, but I promise it'll come in the upcoming episodes. If you like this and you can't wait to see the rest of what's going on with the forest, please give this a big like so I know that you like it, and leave a comment letting me know what you want to see next. And if you haven't already, you might want to subscribe so you can see the rest of what happens with this series. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.